think we're about to see the Goodwill prices drop. Welcome to Matt's Profit Pursuit. I'm Matt. I'm a part-time reseller. I source at the Goodwill bins and I sell on eBay. And I make what sold videos so you know what's selling right now on eBay. And I break down each sale so you can see exactly how much you can make after fees, cost of goods, taxes, shipping are taken out. And today we're going to talk about the retail Goodwill prices. I think, at least in my area, they may start to come down a little bit, and I'll tell you why I think that. But before that, I got 9 orders going out. Let's see what sold. This vintage Kenner 1981. It's like lemon drop something from strawberry shortcake. It's missing the clothes and it's stained up, so I took an offer. I paid 70 cents for this plush doll and it sold for $8 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $13.75, minus 70 cents for the sales tax, $2 for the transaction fee, and $4.20 for the shipping label. That leaves me with $6.85. Oregon State Beavers hat. Inside bowl, whatever that is. Go Ducks. I don't even watch sports anymore. I paid 25 cents for this hat and it sold for $6.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $12.49, minus $1.84 for the transaction fee and $4.06 for the shipping label. That leaves me with $6.59. Sold this University of Colorado School of Medicine crew neck sweatshirt. I tend to do better with college items like this versus team stuff. Items like this are just a little bit more rare than basic team college apparel, and I like selling stuff like this more. I paid $1.80 for this sweatshirt and it sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $28.55, minus $3.83 for the transaction fee and $7.60 for the shipping. That leaves me with $17.12. Vintage bandanas can sell. Sold these two. All I look for is made in USA on them. Made in USA. I paid 15 cents for these bandanas and they sold for $18.99, free shipping. The buyer is all in at $20.25, minus $1.26 for the sales tax, $2.80 for the transaction fee, $4.13 for the shipping label, and $3 for the ad fee. That leaves me with $9.06. I also sold this mug. Hashtag mug life is not mugging right now because this did not sell for much and I've had it for a while. I stopped picking up mugs. I've sold a couple that were good, but they're just not worth it most time. I paid $1 for this mug and it sold for $3.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $13.45, minus 91 cents for the sales tax, $1.96 for the transaction fee, $6.78 for the shipping, and $1.48 for the ad fee. That leaves me with $2.32. Took an offer on these Converse All-Stars. I forgot what it's called when it has like the elastic kind of back here, but anyways. So these Converse with the elastic slip-on back are called Shorelines. I paid $1.95 for this pair and I sold them for $12 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $21.94, minus $1.39 for the sales tax, $3.01 for the transaction fee, $8.30 for the shipping label, and $3.25 for the ad fee. That leaves me with $5.99. I sold these Converse that are pretty cool. They're DC Riddler. On there. I bought these for personal to have them on display on the shelf because they look really cool. I paid $15 for these and I sold them for $28.34 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $39.77, minus $3.03 for the sales tax, $5.21 for the transaction fee, $8.30 for the shipping label, and $5.97 for the ad fee. That leaves me with $17.26. I've done okay with this brand of shoe, CVs. These kind of look like a high top Converse, but they're like leather. Look cool looking. CVs. I paid $2.30 for these shoes and they sold for $25.19 plus shipping. The buyer's all in at $36.44, minus $2.70 for the sales tax, $4.80 for the transaction fee, and $9.88 for the shipping label. That leaves me with $19.06. This is one of the reasons why I think that the Goodwill retail prices are going to be coming down, at least in my area. I sold these dress shoes, they're Church's. I paid $3.80 for these shoes, and they sold for $65.09 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $85.73, minus $3.59 for the sales tax, $10.89 for the transaction fee, and $17.90 for the shipping. That leaves me with $53.35. And this, I kept the tag on there from Goodwill, and this is what they were asking for them. I got these at the bins, but they went to a retail Goodwill first, and that's what they were asking for them. So at one point, they were asking $269 for these shoes. So I looked them up. They're a good shoe. They sell for a lot. I don't know where they got that number from. I listed them for, I think, like $93 or so. Sold them with 30% off. But I found this day there was a plastic bin inside of a big bin, big boat, whatever you call it. And this one plastic bin had all items that had been through a retail Goodwill, but they were all high-priced items like that. And there was another pair of dress shoes. I forgot the brand, but they had like a $200 price tag on them. There was Michael Kors ties and belts that had $30, $40 prices on them. I found a small Coach purse. Same thing. I think they had like $50 or $60 priced on it. So I know sometimes Goodwill is just crazy with their prices, but other times they're close to eBay. So I figured, okay, if this is what it's selling for on eBay, even if I get half of it, like, I'm good with that. But I believe in downtown Portland they have a boutique Goodwill, a fancy Goodwill, and I think that's where these items came from. So they obviously didn't sell there. They were sitting there for a while. They didn't sell there. On top of that, in general, I've been seeing a lot more items that have been through retail Goodwills. The bins I go to, they take donations there as well as get stuff from other Goodwills. A lot of times I believe it is stuff that's just overstocked and they don't have time to go through it, so then they send it to the bins. And then from time to time I would notice some things that were priced with a Goodwill price tag on them, but I'm seeing a lot more of that lately. And it's not high-end brands like this all the time. It's American Eagle jeans, it's basic stuff. It's nothing good that they're trying to sell for $12, but they couldn't do it. And on their end, I bet it is cheaper to just take all that stuff off the rack and give it to the bins instead of going through and repricing everything. The time that would take. They don't want to drop prices. They should just do like a half off date, everything half off or something at the end of the month and clear out a bunch of stuff. But that's not my job. So I'm thinking that stuff is sitting in these stores longer because they're asking too much for it. So they may start to lower their prices, and you know, it's one of those things that goes back and forth all the time. Now again, this is just a hunch, and this would probably be just my, area that I'm in. But I don't shop at retail Goodwill, so I don't know. It's just an assumption. But I feel like that's the rhythm of Goodwill. It seems like every once in a while I do pop in there and I can find some good things. Either they were just priced how they should be, so they can move them, or it's a brand that they don't really know. A lot of times with fishing gear, like outdoors gear, a lot of times they don't know, unless it's Columbia, North Face, Patagonia. There's a lot bigger brands in that market that they don't know about. But it seems like that happens from time to time. They're getting lots of business, so they'll up the prices a little bit because they want to make the most profit, like we all do. And then people stop selling, they lower them, get more people in there, hire them. They just kind of go back and forth. They never find that happy medium, it seems like. Let me know in the comments below if you go to a retail Goodwill. What have you seen in your area? I live in Oregon. I go to the bin store in Portland. And if you go to the bins, let me know if you're seeing a lot more items that have been through a retail Goodwill with their price tag on it. Alright, well that's my topic for the day. Now let's break down the sales. So that was a total of $188.59 in sales. After fees, I'm left with $137.60, minus cost of goods, which was $26.95. That leaves me with $110.65, minus 25%, which is $27.65, and that leaves me with $83 even. So that's it for today. I gotta pack this stuff up. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace.